The final battle. How to stop thinking about the narcissist. When you have been ensnared by a narcissist, we permeate so many aspects of your life. This is invariably done through a process that is known as ever-presence. It's akin to an animal marking out its territory. Aware narcissists, we do this with the full knowledge that we are leaving certain things at your property, using certain aftershaves or fragrances so that they prompt a memory, reinforcing you with the memory of certain occasions by using particular music, particular tracks, reading to you particular passages from books. We take you to a particular restaurant so that you associate that restaurant with glorious and wonderful times. We invite you to events, involve you with family and friends, wrapping those tendrils around you as we ensure that everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there are reminders of us. The scents, the sights, the sounds, the things that you touch, the way that chair was always occupied by us as we sat there, engaging in one of our entertaining monologues, until it turned into one of our tirades. Unaware narcissists do this also. They do those things in the moment to assert control, but it has an advantageous collateral consequence that the narcissist revisits at a later juncture. Such behaviours invariably create a problem for you, that when you look to impose no contact, or even perhaps where you've had no choice and the narcissist is disengaged from you, you find that those thoughts remain about the narcissist. The thoughts might be ones of anger and disgust at the way that you have been treated, hurt and upset that what you thought was wonderful and was going to last forever has been thrown into the dust and trampled upon. In some instances, it is bittersweet memories of those first wonderful days as we strolled with you through the forest in the autumnal sunshine and held you beneath the tree canopies of the gold, of the russet, of the ochre, and kissed you for that first time in the silence of the forest, the only sound being that of the wind as it susurrated through the leaves. So many memories are forged in the furnace of your mind, created by the activities that we engage in, the creation of ever-presence, and your own reinforcement of these occasions which were so wonderful and then become so terrible. You invariably are left with so many thoughts. Why did this happen? Why was I treated this way? I don't understand how somebody who said that they loved me could then treat me this way. Why has she gone off with him? Why has he left me for her? Why doesn't he bother with the children any longer? Where is the money that he said he promised me? When am I going to be repaid for the money that I lent to her? Thought after thought after thought, whirring around in your mind. Much of this you believe is logical. Much of this you believe that it is appropriate for you to think about these matters in order to make sense of what has happened. But actually, much of your thought process is actually being hijacked by emotional thinking. Emotional thinking is making decisions which are not logical. The difficulty is they often present as logical to you because you've lost insight. The emotional thinking is so strong that it causes you not to realize that the thing that you are about to embark upon is a fool's errand. It blinds you to the fact that what you're doing is walking straight onto the prongs of the devil's pitchfork and suffering various downsides as a consequence of doing so. Emotional thinking is the enemy within. It poses a triple threat. I now have explained in the video the triple threat what those are, in essence. Flawed logic, the corruption of your character traits, and the charging of the battery of the feeling. Your thoughts lead to you feeling furious, angry, miserable, irritated, frustrated, hell-bent on revenge. pining for something, envious, jealous, and so forth. And it is without doubt, in all the many, many consultations that I have had with people affected by narcissists, the common theme. How do I stop thinking about him, HG? How do I get her out of my head, HG? I just want the thoughts to go away. I can keep the narcissist away from me, and I'm disciplining myself to stay out of the other arenas, but I'm struggling when it comes to my thoughts. I wake up thinking of her. I go to sleep thinking of her. I'm reminded of her at each and every turn. What can I do? The hardest part of achieving freedom from the narcissist and the effects of the narcissist is stopping thinking about the narcissist. Whether it is the endless whirring mind of questions, the desire to plot revenge against the narcissist, worrying about being hoovered, or contemplating the golden period over and over, there are a multitude of ways in which the narcissist stays in your head. Not anymore. What I will provide you with is a range of techniques to enable you to understand why the narcissist being in your head is the final battle of no contact. I will explain to you what drives you to keep thinking about the narcissist, how those thoughts manifest, how the process of such thoughts happens, and how their duration is governed, how thinking about the narcissist is actually detrimental to your interests and why, how thinking about the narcissist leads to further risks from the narcissist. I will provide you with a comprehensive set of examples of the dangers of thinking about the narcissist, and I take you step by step through the process, what is happening, why it's happening, what it means, and the effects. I will then enable you to understand how to implement techniques to prevent you from keeping thinking about the narcissist. I will explain to you how those techniques actually work, and I will give you examples of that. I will then provide you with the impact of those techniques on your thought processes, the emotional thinking, and your emotional well-being. This assistance package has been utilised by thousands of people, and they have found it to be astronomically useful in terms of getting them into that final stage of no contact. You may well have managed to stay away from the narcissist by keeping out of the other 4 arenas, but you struggle with the 5th, and it is the hardest battle, but it is by no means impossible. My information will enable you to win this battle, and to win it far faster than any other material will enable you to do. By applying what I tell you to do, you will succeed, and you will not only kick the narcissist out of your head, but you will create logic defenses which operate automatically to keep the narcissist away. That is an amazing thing to achieve and brings with it peace, tranquility, and the freedom that you desire and deserve. What you spend upon this assistance package is but a fraction of the results that it will bring to you. No more sleepless nights. No more concern and worry and fear and anxiety. No more worrying and whirring around in the head. It will bring you calm. It will bring you understanding. And most of all, it will bring you freedom. Accordingly, don't delay. Use the link in the video description below to go to the Knowledge Vault to acquire this excellent material, which has been utilised time and time again by my readers and viewers to help them get over the line and achieve that total freedom. Go to my testimonials section and learn more about it, and you will find that you will now be able to take on the final battle and at long last win it. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.